Provo Beast here doing another install today. Today we're doing rear speakers on a 2012 Honda Civic. What we'll be doing is removing this back panel to expose 6.5-inch speakers on both sides. We're going to show you what you'll need to remove in order to gain access to those speakers, how to wire them up. We'll do a little test and then reassemble everything. All right, here we are inside the car. Now, when we pull this down, you may notice that this back panel, which has to come out, kind of goes down back underneath the back seats and on these side panels as well. Now, these are actually not too difficult to remove, but there are screws underneath the back seat that we have to remove in order to remove these side areas, the free access for this back panel to come out. So, what that means is we have to pull out the back seat, and there's one 10mm bolt right inside here. Then the seats fold up. All right, so what we've done here, it's kind of dark, but we're able to pull this seat up because we removed that one bracket had a 10mm bolt. Now, if you reach up underneath, you can feel another 10mm bolt that attaches the side portion on. Once you can actually give this a good tug, and this portion comes out. And again, that's where the 10 is located. Now we can push the seat back down. We're gonna put the seats back here and go from that point. All right, here we are. So we've got both our sides removed, left and right. We got the back seat down. Now we have to remove the seat pillar covers, and they're just all clips here. Pulling this off, you got 1, 2, and 3 clips. Work that on out. And we're going to do the same to that side. As you notice, there's these little hooks. So that's why we have to remove these little panels. And at this point, now we're getting pretty close. We'll open these up. Just make sure there's no screws in them. And then the rest are held on with clips. All right, one last thing. Go ahead and disconnect the harness out of the back light here. That'll allow it to slip on out. As you can see, the harness is right there. All right. Now, first thing you're gonna do for this back panel is lift up so the clips come up and off the back. And then there's gonna be a clip in this area and a clip in that area. And once you pop that up, this whole portion will just slide on out. And then the easiest way is just to leave it as is once it's enough out of the way that you're able to expose the speakers. All right, as you can see, we got this on out. There's few miscellaneous clips that would pop off. Now this exposes our speakers. We're gonna go ahead and get those removed and show you from that point. All right, so we remove that 8mm screw there, and then it's kind of siliconed on, so once you pop it off, it kind of slides on out. There's 2 little clips that it lifts out. Go ahead and undo the harness and the speaker will come free. All right, so what we've done here is removed our speaker, unplugged the harness. Now I cut the harness off and left me 2 speaker colors. The yellow is the positive and the brown is the negative. We're going to strip these ends off and wire them to our new speaker adapter harness. And basically, with the new speaker came with a little harness that we're going to wire together, and the new harness of the speaker plugs into the speaker itself. Going with an Alpine Type S, we're going to go ahead and put that in that factory location. All right, so we got our positive and negative hooked up to our little wiring harness. And this will plug into our new Alpine speaker. Fish that up through. Let's go ahead and drop our new speaker into the location. All right, so we got the speaker in there. Now we drilled 2 holes and put 2 screws in. You're welcome to do 4 and keep going. We got our harness all hooked up underneath here. And this extra wire we'll just tuck up so it doesn't get snagged on in the trunk. But that's essentially it. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side and then do a little test. All right, there we go. So we got the back in. We did a little test before we really put everything back together, but all works great. If you have any questions about this install, just go ahead and post a comment below. Thanks again for watching the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.